Welcome to the Metropolitan Peace Academy's Cohort Graduation Ceremony. To begin our program, let's welcome Vanessa Perry-DeReef, Metropolitan Peace Initiative's Director of Training.
Good evening, great people. My name is Vanessa Perry-DeReef, and I bring you greetings from the Metropolitan Peace Academy. Thank you for joining in this evening as we gather to recognize the accomplishments of our 7th cohort of street outreach professionals. During this evening's graduation celebration, you will hear from the graduates from our CP4P outreach program and our CP4P case management program, as well as our new external outreach training program led by our field management team that we call our MPAX training program. We are so excited about the growth of MPA and thankful for the opportunity to expand our reach and impact communities outside our city limits. Since the inception of the Metropolitan Peace Academy, we have worked to professionalize the field of street outreach using a recipe that includes a heap of community building, portions of transparency, a few helpings of passion, priority, and promise, all mixed together in a bowl of trust. And after 7 cohorts and more than 150 graduates, we are pleased to say our recipe still works. Thank you again for joining our virtual community. And I will now turn it over to our CEO of Metropolitan Family Services, Mr. Rick Estrada.
Well, first of all, Cohort 7, congratulations on your graduation today. My name is Rick Estrada, and I'm President and CEO of Metropolitan Family Services. And I just want to begin by saying thank you to Vanessa DeReef for all of her efforts to getting you all together in person as well as through the hybrid Zoom method. She and the entire team worked so hard to make this a great experience for you. Most importantly, thank you for your efforts to keep our city safe, making sure that our communities are communities where our young people can fulfill their greatest dream and everybody has an equitable shot at being successful at life. Just last week, we celebrated Juneteenth. And it is a special day for us all in this entire country that the federal government and the state of Illinois and the county of Cook and the city of Chicago have all now agreed to celebrate Juneteenth. From my perspective, it is one of the final steps towards finally realizing the promise of our Constitution, because there is no way that our Constitution in this country could be fulfilled without the significance of the 13th Amendment and Juneteenth. So why is Juneteenth celebrated? Well, because it was nearly 2 years after the Emancipation Declaration that Juneteenth actually came to fruition. I'm not sure if you know the story, but essentially after the Civil War and Abraham Lincoln read the Emancipation Proclamation, it wasn't until June 19 of 1865, nearly 2 years later, that the Union Army came to Galveston, Texas, and informed the citizens that they were free, in fact. And it wasn't until December 18th of 1865 that Delaware and Kentucky finally also informed our citizens that they were free. So it is a critically important date for us as a country and as a people, and I'm just so proud that we were finally able to achieve that. What does that have to do with us? Again, I think the fact that Chicago has underinvested in Black and Brown communities has everything to do with Juneteenth and how we have not systematically prevented a large percentage of our population, in this case, our Black brothers and sisters, from having every access and opportunity that they deserve, and it's mentioned in the Constitution since the 13th Amendment. So it has everything to do with every other citizen of this country, every other resident, because we cannot fully have justice and peace until we are all free and just and living in this society. So again, the importance of Juneteenth. I go back to the class and say, thank you for all your hard work. Thank you for doing the work of saving lives. and saving our people and making our communities, streets, and neighborhoods safer. On behalf of all of Metropolitan Family Services, the Peace Initiatives, and certainly the Metropolitan Peace Academy, congratulations. Thank you.
As we know, the pandemic caused many to shift the way we lived, how we interfaced, and how we supported our communities. Throughout all of this, the MPA continued to support the outreach community, helping them to remain flexible, resilient, and steadfast. Everyone being celebrated here this evening has completed at least 90 hours of training, with many starting in August of 2020. At this time, we would like to recognize the men and women who served as great examples for their cohort, and we will highlight them for their unique contributions. Helping me to do so is the Director of Field Instruction, my brother, Mr. Steve Perkins.
Yes, great to be.
Our first award that Steve and I will be talking about this evening is the Perfect Attendance Award. As you know, we are committed to creating a professional learning community in the field of street outreach. And this award goes to those who showed up each and every day, either virtually or face-to-face, ready to lean in during and throughout their MPA training. Although each of them could be recognized in different categories, as a professional learning community, we take pride in recognizing them for showing up each and every day. These individuals are Mr. Demetrius Bunch from Claretian Associates. We call him our mayor for Cohort 7. Larry Gallion from UCAN. Larry remained virtually throughout the entire cohort. And although he had challenges of his own, he still remained there and showed up each and every day. And we want to make sure we celebrate him for that. So congratulations, Larry and Brother Mitch. We're so very proud of you. But wait, we have a few more. Mr. Dwayne Hunter from INVC. Mr. Dwayne Hunter would show up either walking in with me, walking in before me, but no matter if we were virtual, he was probably the very first person to show up in the virtual class on the very first day of class. And so we want to make sure that we recognize him for his achievement and his commitment to being in that professional space each and every day. Congratulations, Brother Dwayne. Congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
Our next brother who receiving this professional award of perfect attendance is Mr. Reginald Matthews. We call him Brother Mustafa. He's our fashion designer, and he's from Claretian Associates as well. And we want to congratulate him for his perfect attendance and as well for the way that he showed up and presented himself during his exit interview. Congratulations. Very well done, Brother Mustafa. We next have from INVC, Brother Guadalupe Quinones. He showed up each and every day, right behind Brother Dwayne from INVC on making sure that he was there each and every day on time. We want to make sure we celebrate him. And he also provided an excellent reflection. And thank you, Brother Guadalupe, for showing up each and every day to the MPA on time and in place, ready to engage and lean in. And our final Perfect Attendance Award goes to, from our case manager cohort, Melody Van Pelt from Brother Steve's old organization, Target Area Development Corporation. Melody showed up. She's been with me probably since before August 2020. And she was there each and every day with a smile on her face and a boom in her heart. And we just want to recognize her for her perfect attendance and for her commitment to the case manager cohort. Very well done, Melody, and very well done to all of you being recognized in the perfect attendance category. Boom.
Yes.
Our next award category is professionalism. This award recognizes the individuals in the cohort who exemplify and uphold the MPA expectations, helping to maintain a professional environment. I'm now going to turn it over to Brother Steve Perkins, and he's going to let us know who's receiving the awards for professionalism.
Yes, it gives me great honor and privilege to introduce these award recipients for professionalism. When we talk about professionalizing the street outreach work, these three individuals really exemplified that. And our first award goes to Brother Vernell Maddox from Breakthrough Urban Ministries. I want to just say a big shout out to Vernell. He's definitely exemplified professionalism. Great job. Did an excellent job on our exit interview. Great job of displaying professionalism. Our next award goes to Vanessa Morges from Advocate Memorial Hospital. Just really want to say one of the best exit interviews that we had. She came well prepared. Great job, exemplified professionalism, wonderful job. And last but certainly not least, for our professionalism award is going to Brother Joseph Matt from Precious Blood Ministries. What an amazing job that he did throughout, displayed professionalism throughout this whole cohort. Excellent job.
Excellent job to all three of you. Great job in your application of the CP4P pillars, applying it to your work. We just wanted to make sure that we highlighted the three of you as being great examples of the work that everyone in the cohort has done, and a big boom and shout out, and continue to make that impact in your communities and in your work.
Our next award category is the Resilient Award. This award goes to those cohort members who exemplified resiliency throughout the cohorts. We're talking 18 weeks coming and being participated, being present, showing your best self, providing input and feedback on the cohort. We really want to acknowledge those who have persevered throughout these 18 weeks and still made it happen. Some of us even longer than 18 weeks. And so with that being said, we want to give the first award to Brother Carlos Tate from Target Area Development Corporation. What an amazing job that you did. Finished it, no matter what happens, you persevered through everything that happened, even a setback that you had throughout the cohort, you still remain faithful and continue to come through with the academy. What an awesome job. We want to give you this award.
Congratulations, Brother Carlos. Very proud of you.
Our next award is someone who is very special to Vanessa and I. Not that he only complete Cohort 7, but he also came through Cohort 5. And so he persevered, and he is here today, Brother Scott Tyler from
Yes.
You did it, my brother. You did it, my brother. You started off with the Cohort 5, and you continued and you persevered, and here you are today, graduating from Cohort 7, and you did an amazing job at the exit interview. I want to give you a big shout out. Congratulations for this Resiliency Award. You have definitely deserved it.
Yes, indeed.
All right, and then the next one we have is Brother Anthony Chappelle from Enlace, Chicago. I want to thank you so very much for persevering through these 18 weeks. You did an amazing job. Congratulations, Anthony Chappelle. And last but certainly not least, we have Alicia Jenkins from UCAN. Congratulations for receiving this award. You have persevered. Thank you so very much for your hard work and dedication to this cohort.
Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations, and thank you for your commitment. Thank you for pushing through, and you did it. As we walked through together, I kept telling you, as long as you continue to push through and stay committed, that you would come out on the other side. We are so very proud of you, and thank you for pushing through everything that you were going through and showing up each and every time, leaning in at the Academy. Our next award category is the Voice is Yours Award. Now, this award could go to many in the cohort. However, the individuals chosen here either found their voice during their journey or used their voice to empower and enlighten others. The Voice is Yours Award goes to Mr. Guillermo Nino. We also know him as Brother Memo in Cohort of Enlace, Chicago. And we also are looking and recognizing and upholding right now Mr. James Mitchell of INVC, and recognizing for leaning in and really finding his voice during Cohort 7. And we thank you so much for trusting us with your transparency. And we just congratulate both of you. Congratulations to you both.
Congratulations. Awesome job.
Our final category is dedicated to the men and women who we believed experienced a lot of growth during their MPA journey. And that is why we have chosen them to receive the Most Improved Award. Ms. Diana Hincapie of Enlace, Chicago, we are recognizing you for your ability and your dedication. You pushed through that virtual experience and came out on the other side. And when we began to interface face to face, you saw that the recipe truly works at the Academy. And we thank you for leaning in to become the better version of yourself. And you're going to continue to grow and shine. And we are so very proud of you, Diana. The next award goes to Brother Samuel Santana of Also. He embraced MPA. His voice was very influential during C7, and he knows that he had his own personal evolution during his time at the Academy, and we are here to recognize that and applaud him and to ask him to continue that evolution. We are so very proud of your commitment. And lastly, our Most Improved Award comes from the Case Manager Cohort, Mr. Hiram Owens of One North Side. Really evolved during the Case Manager Cohort. His voice was very well received, and he really began to lean in when he saw that the recipe truly worked at the Academy. And we just want to thank him and recognize him for his continued commitment to his community and his continued commitment to his own growth. And so that is why these three individuals were chosen, their own personal growth that they did publicly at the Metropolitan Peace Academy during their own journeys. And so right now, as we've recognized those individuals who are a part of our Metropolitan Peace Academy program, we've grown since that time. And so we want to make sure right now that we recognize those individuals who are a part of our MPA external training program. And Brother Steve Perkins is going to come to us right now and tell us who those individuals are. Brother Steve?
All right, so at this time, I would like to acknowledge, as Vanessa talked about earlier, I really want to acknowledge our Metropolitan Peace Academy external group that field manager and I had an opportunity to train. It was a wonderful experience. We really want to acknowledge them. This is the first time that we have trained outside of the Chicagoland area into a whole nother state. And so we have an opportunity to train people from East St. Louis, as well as some of our partners from Victory Outreach here in Chicago, as well as some of our partners from Victory Outreach in California. And so it gives me great privilege. To start off, the first award is the perfect attendance. And so for perfect attendance, we had a big group. For perfect attendance, we had from Hope Culture, we had Roberto Weezar, as well as from Hope Culture, we had Rick Alanis, the executive director. I want to give a big shout out to Rick. Not only was he leading this work as executive director, but he also went through the entire course with us. I want to give a big shout out to him for being patient and humble enough to go through that. Perfect attendance. Great job, Rick. Also, we want to give some love to our East St. Louis people who have perfect attendance. We have Miss Gloria Hicks from Community Lifeline from East St. Louis. Want to give a big shout out to Miss Gloria. Also from Community Lifeline, we had Lamont Kalor, perfect attendance. Great job, my brother. Thank you for persevering through these weeks with us. Also from Community Lifeline, we had Trayvon Jones. Thank you so very much. Perfect attendance. Also from Hope Culture, I forgot one of my brothers, well, two people. We have Brother Daniel Lehan. Daniel, perfect attendance. Great job. Great job. Want to give you a big shout out. Thank you so very much for participating. These are our perfect attendance awards. Thank you. Our next award for our MPAX is for the Professionalism Award. These two individuals exemplify professionalism at a high standard. Not only were they attentive and asking questions, but they also participated and gave input and feedback. So we really want to acknowledge them at this time for their level of professionalism throughout our weeks through this academy. So the first award goes to, from East St. Louis, our brother Lamont Kalor for exemplified professionalism. Now, most of us who've been through the MPX know Brother Lamont. If he wasn't coming correct, he was going to ask a question. He made sure that not only he was on par, but everybody that was there, from the facilitators, myself included, was exemplifying a level of professionalism. So we all understand and appreciate Brother Lamont. So you get the Professionalism Award for our MPAX, the very first one. Congratulations, Brother Lamont Kalor. Our next award goes to my brother Roberto Weezar from Hope Culture. I want to congratulate you, my brother. You were always professional. You always make sure that you communicated with us, make sure we knew everything that was going on. We really want to congratulate you and thank you for your level of professionalism throughout the academy. Our next award for our MPAX is our Resilient Award. This award goes to a young lady who, on the first day that we had the MPAX, she had a tragedy that happened in her family. In that situation, She was actually at a funeral, and from the funeral of her father, she actually zoomed into our MPAX on the Zoom call at the funeral. We talking about resiliency. She, not only that day, but as we went throughout the academy and our experience with MPAX, she remained resilient and fought. No matter what obstacles or challenges that she was facing, she made sure that she was present and she was there, whether she was able to be on screen or off screen. You're talking about exemplifying resiliency. Her Keisha Lester really exemplified that from East St. Louis. We want to acknowledge her and appreciate her. Her Keisha, job well done. Thank you so very much for your resiliency throughout these weeks through the Academy MPAX. We really appreciate your fight and your dedication and commitment to this work and also to the Academy. Congratulations. Our next award for an MPAX is for the Voice is Yours Award. This award is given to Brother Daniel Lehan from the Hope Culture. Brother Daniel, your voice, every time you spoke in the Academy, it meant a lot. It sent values and waves throughout the Academy. Not only did you exemplify the work and the knowledge of the work, but the passion that you exemplified it in, your desire and hunger to do this work and to exemplify that on a day-to-day basis. We really appreciate your participation, your commitment, but also your voice. Your voice was a calming presence, was a motivating presence throughout the Academy. A young man who came in with jokes and laughter, but we left with grew as brothers, but also acknowledged with one another. Thank you so very much for your voice being a part of the MPAX. Congratulations. Also receiving the Voice is Yours Award is our very own Tara Jenkins, who we affectionately call T-Baby. Now, if anybody knows T-Baby, we know her voice was always resounding throughout the Academy. And she had one phrase or one catchphrase that we will always say each and every day. And that was, ooh-wee. And those of us who came through the MPAX, like the MPA Academy has their boom, the MPAX, we had our ooh-wee. And that came from none other than Tara T-Baby Jenkins, who came with the ooh-wee. And so ooh-wee is self-explanatory for those of us coming through MPAX. We all know what ooh-wee means. Once you hear ooh-wee is universal. It means good times, it means challenging times, it means emotional times. Ooh-wee was a staple of our MPAX. We even greeted each other in the morning. That was our check-in. We check in with the ooh-wee. And so that came from none other than Tara T-Baby Jenkins. Thank you so much for your voice. The Voice is Definitely Yours Award. Thank you and congratulations, T-Baby. Our next award for the MPAX is for the Most Improved. The award goes to Felicia Ortiz from Hope Culture right here in Chicago. Felicia came into the Academy really quiet, didn't want to say much, was in the background, but by the time the Academy was over, Felicia was not only grasping the work, but she was really committing and embracing the work to learn it and teach it herself. This is one of the best exit interviews that I was a part of. Felicia came in seriously, took it serious, and was able to not only talk, but exemplify and relate to the work like she's never done it before. Her confidence, her boldness in speaking about the work really spoke volumes to not only me, but to all of us who were on that panel. She had an amazing exit interview and she talked about the work and talked about the language that we talk through and teach at the Academy. Congratulations, Felicia Ortiz. You are the Most Improved for the MPAX.
My name is Samuel Santana. I work for Also.
Hi, my name is Diana. I'm an outreach worker. I work with Enlace Chicago.
My name is Guadalupe. I'm an outreach worker in Back of the Yards. I work for the Institute for Nonviolence Chicago.
Hello everyone, my name is Demetrius Bunch. I'm supervisor for CP4P South Shore.
My name is Jill Flowers. I'm a resilience advocate with Also.
My name is Trevon Jones. I'm a program director at Community Lifeline in East St. Louis.
My name is Calvin Brown. I am senior case manager for SWAP, CP4P.
Hey there, it's y'all know it's girl T-Baby.
My name is Daniel Lujan, and man, I'm so blessed and excited to be able to be a part of the Metropolitan Initiative.
In the beginning, to keep it as real as I can, I didn't really want to do it. I didn't want to be part of it. I thought it was a waste of time. I thought it was too time consuming, where I had so many other things to do.
I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? How come I'm doing this? Why? Kept asking myself, always wanted to drop out.
If I'm being honest, I didn't want nothing to do with anybody. I basically said, everybody get out of my way. I'm here to do this class, but I'm real thankful I got to meet everybody and I got to network and hear everybody's opinion. I learned something from every single person in this class.
We had people in our court that started off that wasn't really engaged and really didn't even want to be there, and they even bought in. They turned out to be some of the most standout people in our class.
Basically, like, forced me to sit right here, and learn, and it became from force to willingness. Now I was just looking forward to it now every week.
I told myself I have to challenge myself and not drop out of something when I dropped out of everything. High school, I dropped out of things, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna give myself a challenge and stay. So I stayed, and I'm glad I did because I learned so much.
I'm, for one, not a classroom type person, but I was looking forward to coming all the time.
My experience with MPA, I would say in one word would be transformative, right? I'm a different person than I was before I started that training.
It's been an awesome opportunity to be able to not only just get information, but to grow.
I believe it was one of the greatest experiences I've ever had. For 10 years I've been doing this work.
I appreciate each and every last one of my class members, man. The couple of weeks, months that we did, it was so educational.
Not just you're sitting there listening and taking everything in, you actually participating, and you're actually, being involved to the point where the stuff starts sinking in.
What stood out the most to me was having such a diverse group of people that came together and reenacted these scenarios, and we came up with these ethical solutions.
I think it was completely amazing. The energy was unmatched. And I'm happy I made it to the end, but I'm sad at the same time because, knowing that I'm not gonna get to meet up with everyone, but I know I'll see them in the field, and so I know that love will still be there.
As an outreach worker, I've been doing this work for over 10 years, and I've learned things in that academy that I thought I knew for the last 10 years. I was retaught. It was like I just started doing this work all over again. Best experience I've ever had, learning-wise.
It's been nothing but an amazing opportunity for me to really grow, from not only just people that know the work, people that have been in the field, but people that really live the lifestyle of what it means to make an impact in the lives of people.
Since we've been, learning this model, we've been able to put these practices, into effect immediately, and we're seeing immediate, reactions and immediate impact on the streets of East St. Louis.
I learned a lot because the situation with the community advocacy, it showed me on another level how to move around and how to do it right.
We don't know everything, we'll never know everything, but it helps to hear from people who do the same thing that you do and share the same passion. And it helps make the job easier.
Being able to open up and be more open-minded, that's something I learned throughout this class. Stepping out of my comfort zone. I mean, it was strategically done throughout the class, but I'm grateful for it.
I've heard so many different stories that I find myself carrying with me, but it's helped me do better within my work and communicate better and just respond better overall.
The trip we took, to witness the work being done, on the streets of Chicago, live in person, I can't say that I've learned that much in one weekend ever in my life, and I'm really, really humble and really appreciative to have been part of MPX. And I really, really want to see the MPA model, the CP4P model, really, really implemented in East St. Louis, and I'll make sure that it happens.
Someone reached out and helped me, so this is my way of giving back, and I'm gonna give until I can't give no more.
I want to be able to give back to my community, even if I save one person. I feel like I did enough.
I think even beyond the work, these are things that we can utilize like within life.
it was a real good thing. It was a real good experience for me. And
thank you for letting me partake in this class.
For me, myself, man, I'm grateful to be a part of this initiative, this experience. And man, I can't wait. And hopefully, man, there's a lot more that's ahead, and I'm able to continue to grow.
I really just appreciate everything NPA has given me.
I really want to thank NPA and everybody that poured into us because I know it's going to bless our city for years to come.
I have no complaints, no just no regrets on anything. I loved it, and it was just really great. And I'm very thankful to have been a part of this. Almost want to do it again.
To my Chicago new family, to my East St. Louis family, we appreciate you. And it's your girl T-Baby, and I'm out of here on a 10, and I'm holla. We say what you believe and believe what you say. Class of 2021. Let's get it.
Now it's time for the moment we've all been waiting for, the awarding of the certificates. Our case manager cohort, as we know it, started in August of 2020. These men and women have participated in 90 hours of training, meeting twice a month on the third and fourth Mondays of each month, pushing through both the virtual and in-person training. And so at this time, we would like to recognize Mr. Calvin Brown from SWOP, Southwest Organizing Project. Congratulations, Brother Calvin, on a job well done. Our next certificate goes to Mr. Anthony Chappelle from Enlace, Chicago. Congratulations, Big Tone, as we affectionately call you in our cohort. Very proud of you and can't wait to see you doing your work out in the field. We now have Mr. Marcus Davis from Also. One unique thing about Marcus is that he has now graduated from both the outreach cohort and the case management cohort. So all of the knowledge and about the pillars and the work that he does, he should be very well versed in the MPA model. Congratulations, Marcus, on a job well done. Next, we have Sandra DeLira from UCAN. Sandra, thank you so much for your commitment. You did a great job at MPA, the case manager cohort, and we look forward to everything that you're doing out in there for your community and your participants. Boom, Sandra. Next, we have Miss Jill Flowers from Also, the Alliance of Local Service Organizations. Jill, thank you so much for pushing through and committing and leaning into the cohort. We are so proud of you, as we are of all of your cohort members, and thank you so much for your continued commitment and the work that you do. Our next certificate goes to Miss Marshana Howell, formerly of Breakthrough Urban Ministries, and now she's with Metropolitan Family Services. Congratulations, Marshana. Thank you so much for always willing to share your expertise during the cohort and for your continued commitment. Marshana has also been with the cohort for quite some time. She started at the end of Cohort One, and she pushed through and is now finishing with Cohort Two of our case managers, and we're very proud of her. And she'll be facilitating soon as well. I have to throw that in there. Our next awardee or certificate recipient from the Metropolitan Peace Academy goes to Miss Alicia Jenkins. Alicia also received the Resiliency Award for her efforts and her commitment to pushing through no matter what was going on and whatever weights was lifted. She continued to bring them on and come to the Academy and do what it is that was expected of her. We're just very proud of you, Alicia. Congratulations. Our next certificate goes to Brother Joseph Mapp from Precious Blood Ministries of Reconciliation. Thank you so much, JoJo. I remember JoJo actually facilitating an entire lesson that he didn't know that he was going to facilitate. And if any of you have been at the Academy and been at any trainings with me, you do know that that is something that is likely to happen. So good job, JoJo, on taking that no-look pass that I gave you that time. We're very proud of you, JoJo, and thank you for the work that you are doing in your community. Mr. Hiram Owens of One Northside. Our last awardee or certificate recipient goes to Miss Melody Van Pelt from Target Area Development Corporation. Miss Melody Van Pelt, thank you so much, Melody, for always bringing the boom in your heart. Whenever we would check in, she would always be on 10, but she always said she had that boom with her too. And so thank you, Melody. Continue and understand that the boom is something that you keep in your pockets. And you can sprinkle everywhere you go. Very good, Melody. Thank you so much for being a part of the case manager cohort and so committed to it and sticking with it. Thank you so much. Very proud of all of our case managers. As you all know, they don't meet as frequently as our outreach cohort. And so their time with us is a little longer. And so although they went through 90 hours of training, they started in August of 2020 and pushed through until May with their training. We're very, very proud and thankful for their commitment and appreciate them sticking with it. Now we will award our certificates to our 7th cohort of street outreach professionals. For this particular cohort, they met for the first 10 weeks entirely in a virtual space. We did not come together until April of 2021, after being virtual for 10 weeks starting, I think, in January of 2021. And so we want to applaud them for their commitment, their ability to push through. We all know the challenges that come along with being in a virtual space. And because of their commitment, Cohort 7 is known to be very resilient and committed and qualified in this work. And these 21 individuals represent just that. So our first certificate goes to Mr. Demetrius Bunch of Claretian Associates, Mr. DeMarco Cannon of Advocate Aurora, Brother Alex Coleman from Breakthrough Urban Ministries, Mr. Larry Gallion of UCAN, Mr. Derek Hawkins, also from Team UCAN, Ms. Diana Hincampi from Enlace, Chicago, Mr. Dwayne Hunter from Institute Nonviolence Chicago, INVC. From the Southwest Organizing Project, also known as SWAP, we have Brother Arthur Shabir Martin. From Claretian Associates, Brother Reginald Matthews, also known as Mustafa. From Breakthrough Urban Ministries, we have Mr. Bernal Maddox. From Institute Nonviolence Chicago, we have Brother James Mitchell. From Advocate Aurora, Yanessa Morguez, also known as Yaya. Mr. Samuel Moorman from UCAN. And from Enlace, Chicago, Brother Guillermo Nino, also known as Memo. Brother Manuel Manny Ocampo from Southwest Organizing Project, also known as SWAP. Brother Guadalupe Quinones from the Institute Nonviolence Chicago. Zolio Ramos from Alliance of Local Service Organizations, also known as ALSO. Mr. Samuel Santana, also from ALSO. Brother Marcus Simpson, INVC, also known as the Institute Nonviolence Chicago. Mr. Carlos Tate from Target Area Development Corporation. Brother Scott Tyler from Claretian Associates. And our final certificate for Cohort 7 goes to Mr. Arve Warmley from Project Hood. Congratulations, C7. 1, 2, 3!
Ooh. All right, now we will have the graduates from our first Metropolitan Peace Academy external program, we affectionately call MPAX. So it gives me a great privilege and honor to be able to introduce. This is our first cohort, first iteration of our MPAX. And so with that being said, our first certificate will go to Rick Alanis from Hope Culture in LA. Rick is the executive director of Hope Culture. Congratulations, Rick, on this feat. This is our first cohort for MPAX, and it goes to you. Our next award or certificate will go to Ms. Carmen Cannon, all the way from East St. Louis. Congratulations, Ms. Carmen. We really appreciate your participation in this cohort. Next, we have Zach Chike, also from East St. Louis. Congratulations, Zach. Job well done, my brother. Love to have you in the cohort. Next, we also have from Hope Culture here in Chicago, Brother Roberto Weezar. Congratulations, Roberto. Awesome having you in here. Congratulations again. Now we'll have from East St. Louis, our sister, Tara Jenkins. We affectionately call T-Baby. Congratulations, T-Baby. Ooh-wee. You did it. Congratulations. Awesome. Now we also have from East St. Louis Community Lifeline, Trayvon Jones. Congratulations, my brother. It has been a pleasure and honor to share this space with you. Congratulations, brother Trayvon Jones. Next, we'll have we affectionately now we call one of our professors, Lamont Kalor. Congratulations, also from Community Lifeline East St. Louis. Congratulations, brother Lamont. You have been endowed with the name professor. You are a professor over in East St. Louis. Congratulations, brother Lamont Kalor. Next, we have our sister from East St. Louis. Let's give it up for Herkeisha, AKA Woo. We call her Woo, Herkeisha Lester. Thank you so much. Congratulations. We enjoyed you, your perseverance, your resilience. Congratulations, Herkeisha Lester from East St. Louis. Now we'll have our brother from Hope Culture, brother Daniel Lehan from Hope Culture. Congratulations, brother Daniel. Your voice, receiving the award, the voice is yours. You was a great addition to our academy. Thank you so very much. Next, we'll have our sister also from Hope Culture. It is Felicia Ortiz from Hope Culture. Thank you so very much, Felicia. It was a pleasure sharing this space with you. Congratulations. Now we'll have Brother Terrence Taylor, also from East St. Louis. Brother Terrence, your energy into this space was absolutely phenomenal. Congratulations, Brother Terrence Taylor from East St. Louis. And last but certainly not least, we have Brother Siobhan Wilson from East St. Louis. Congratulations, Brother Siobhan. Job well done. Your perseverance, we made it. Congratulations, Siobhan Wilson. This will conclude our graduates for our MPAX. Congratulations, everyone. This is a momentous occasion for us. The first iteration of our academy taken on the road in East St. Louis and also California. Although it was virtual, it was an awesome experience. Congratulations, and thank you all for your participation and commitment to this process.
Just want to say congratulations to Cohort 7 of the Metropolitan Peace Academy. You guys were our first class to start off in a virtual setting, and we know how difficult that was, and so we greatly appreciate that you persevered through it, had fun at Whirly Ball when we tried to get you guys engaged. I actually heard that in the exit interviews, you guys were one of the strongest classes we've had. I'm very, very excited for you guys and what's in store for the future. Most of the people who've come through the Peace Academy have elevated in their careers. And so we just want to congratulate you on bringing your all to the Peace Academy, being committed to your careers, but most importantly, being committed to your community. We hope you take all of the lessons you learned, but also the relationships you've built into the future so that you can help make our city the safest city in the United States. Thank you.
Congratulations, cohort graduates. Now let's continue this celebration with our virtual Zoom reception.